Hello from Sweden and welcome to this reading. This is why you don't have to worry. And I have prepared 4 different piles with a tarot deck and a crystal. And the pile that you feel the most drawn to will be your reading today. So we have pile number 1, the green pile with the Dreaming Way Tarot. This is the back side of the deck, together with a green fluorite crystal. We have pile number 2, the black pile, with the tarot, the Wild Unknown Tarot, together with a smoky quartz crystal. And we have pile number 3, the purple pile, with the tarot of Curious Creatures. And this is the back side, together with an amethyst palm stone. And finally we have pile number 4, the blue pile, with tarot of the Cosmic Seed. This is the back side of the deck, paired with a sodalite stone. Okay, this is the options for today's reading. If you need more time, you can pause the video. Otherwise, you can scroll down to the comment section where you will find your timestamps. And I will see you guys in your step readings. Hello, pile number 1, the green pile, and welcome to your reading. You felt drawn to the Dreaming Way Tarot together with the green fluorite, the stone of expansion. Green fluorite embodies growth, energy, and healing. It represents pure mental focus along with mental ability and growth. It is connected to the heart chakra, the zodiac Taurus, and Libra. Okay, so let's dive into your reading. This is why you don't have to worry. Let's figure out together why. I have a tray here with 4 oracle decks, and I'm doing different oracle decks to each of the piles because that's the way I felt like we should do it. So I was feeling the energy for pile number 1, the green pile, and these are the cards, or these are the decks that I chose for your reading. So let's push that to the side to create some space. And we are going to start with preparing the first part of your reading by pulling a bunch of oracle cards and a couple of tarot cards. We're going to start with that half, and then we'll continue with a bigger tarot spread. So I want to start, yeah, I actually want to start with one of these cards. So why don't you have to worry? That's the one pile. Yeah, I want one more. Forgot about these because I want to start with 3 tarot cards as well, and I think, whoop, okay, let's just stay with those 2 because they stayed. Yeah, let's just stay with these. Okay, let's see what we got. Keys opens doors. Cosmic, look at this. Cosmic support. Why don't you have to worry? First of all, you're going through some growth. I mean, you have felt drawn to this beautiful green pile with the green fluorite. Embodies growth. It's connected to the heart, I said. Yeah, so you're going through some growth. I feel a lot of harmony with this green. And I feel that you, like I said, like you are very supported by cosmos. But I think I need to do more cards because something is making me feel in this pile like I should doubt. Like I feel doubt immediately. I doubt my path. I doubt my future. I doubt my voice. So I'm picking up also on some energy that is making you unbalanced, unfocused. And so maybe that's also the cause of the worry. Because we have the green fluorite connected to the heart, maybe some energy is lingering in your heart chakra. And usually there's something going on in a relationship when something is lingering in the heart chakra. So it could be that you have something going on in a relationship to another person, whoever this person is, that's making you doubt things. Because we clearly see here with the keys open doors, and the cosmic, the piece of space here, and also number 17, which is also an angel number that shows that you have a divine path and that you are aligned with that divine path. So it seems that you are aligned with something. It seems that there are doors that are going to open up for you. It is already written in the stars. It's already decided that certain things is going to be yours and nothing can mess with that. But I'm really picking up on some type of... In this pile, I think you need to cleanse your aura. I mean, green, like an empath. I'm getting like you're an empath. I'm getting that you're sensitive. I'm quickly getting something that's making me doubt myself. And like I feel a little bit shaky here. Let's see, rainbow, hope. And number 6, angel number 6 is also about... be aware of negative thinking, because we are you are manifesting your reality. So if we are caught up in something, and I keep getting them. 6 makes me also think of the 6th house, but also 6 of cups. I'm getting so many messages, but it seems like something is going on in a relationship here, I would say. Or it could even be, like the relationship you have with yourself, you're doubting things, or there's something that's making you upset for the moment, so you feel like off track, off balance. But I think there's no need. You're just like, for the moment, it seems like you are maybe a little bit not... I wouldn't say that you're disaligned, not aligned. I would just say that there's a need to cleanse your energy and ground yourself. Because other than that, you're aligned. Look at this, we've got Pluto. Renewal, evolution, transformation, connected to Scorpio, beginnings, endings, rebirth, turbulence, destruction, hidden power, core truths, intensity, and highs and lows. Yeah, so fluorite also being a stone connected to growth and expansion, renewal. It seems there are things, power plays. Is there a power? Like I feel like, yeah, I feel like maybe there's some type of power play going on. And something also with the solar plexus chakra, throat chakra, like it's important to express your voice. It's important with healthy boundaries. But it's also something with like you regaining power, you taking like the right action for you. But at the same time, at times it's a little bit intense. So you lose the connection with this feeling that is telling you that everything is going to be okay. Even if you're not feeling it, doesn't mean that it's gone. You're still aligned. I mean, key opportunity. I feel like this card is really like your main card. Like, and the message that I'm getting is like you are aligned, You're aligned with your divine path. There are certain good things that you are meant to get, that you're meant to manifest, that is meant to happen along the path. And I feel like you're moving towards that no matter what. So there's no need to lose faith, but there is a need to take care of your energetic hygiene much better, I would say. And maybe even something with boundaries, because Pluto is connected to the 8th house and Scorpio, and 8th house is a very hard house, but it's also about intimacy. And intimacy, it can be emotional entanglements. It could be triggers, it can be dark triggers, trauma triggers, things that are like unprocessed. So there's like something is like pushing you to reclaim your power. Like 8th house is definitely a powerhouse. Reclaim your power. See, we got Ace of Pentacles together with the key here. So something is meant to happen. Something is meant to be yours. You don't have to worry. It seems to be something on the material plane that is supposed to be manifested. A home, a new job, financial change, a move, a successful move to another country, to another home, change of job in a successful way, moving away, creating something new. The Ace of Pentacles is very good here. Page of Wands, yeah, this is good. This is like a new adventure, you know, with the Page of Wands. And we also have the Knight of Wands. Looking back there, there is a lot of, look at fire, Page of Wands, Knight of Wands. There is a lot of fiery energy compelling you to move forward with power and confidence and not to lose faith and hope in your own destined path, in the next chapter of your life, in what is meant to happen next. Because you are being moved, you're being almost like some of you, if you're even almost some of you, I feel like you're almost being forced to move forward. And certain things are not comfortable with Pluto, because Pluto, you know, this is the planet of the underworld. This is it's not a, Pluto is very hard, actually, to be honest. So it comes with profound change, but also shakes us up. So it's like change is you can't avoid change. And it could even be that it feels like it's being a little bit, you're being pushed towards change. But I think it will be all good. Look at this. We got the antelope with new pathways. Consider whether you are happy on your current path. Consider whether you are happy on your current path. Look at this. Looking back, looking back. Yeah, you're looking at something as well. Reevaluating where you are. There's a separation between the past version of you, the past version of your life, with whatever was in that life, maybe certain relationship, maybe a type of job, maybe your home, maybe your relationships with certain people. There's something that is like, there's actually, I feel like this is a big upgrade. Yeah, pile number 1, you're going through like a big upgrade and everything is kind of changing, but you're also kind of in the middle of it. See, you haven't completely seen the future. You haven't completely let go of the past. Like you're in the middle of it all. And that's what also makes us a little bit anxious, because we're in the middle of it. We're still like processing things. We're trying to figure things out. But why you don't have to worry is because very clearly here, there is something new, a new chapter, a new way of living your life that is destined to happen. The doors will open up for you because it's destined. Aries. Yeah, Aries is connected to the first house in astrology. It's all about the new beginning. It's a new start. It's a new beginning. Fire. Knight of Wands is fire. We had the Page of Wands, which is fire as well. Together with Ace of Pentacles. This is a brand new beginning, a brand new you, brand new home, a brand new job, brand new energy. Maybe you're cutting things, purging. Pluto is the planet of purging some things off, you know. And I feel like it's like with the Aries here, Aries is ruled by Mars, you know, so this is Pluto and Mars together. Wow, this is hard. This is like very, I don't know what to say, profound, very profound, powerful, but definitely uncomfortable as well, and challenging and triggering, and it's pushing you towards this change. Yeah, it's pushing you towards this change. But in the end, it's all going to be good. Look at this. We got romance. We have Venus in Taurus in the second house with romance. And Venus in Taurus belongs in the second house. And the second house is also about, not so much about romance actually. The second house is more about material wealth. It's about our material possessions, what we own, what we feel that we are worthy of. So with the Ace of Pentacles here, you're really moving out of an old energy and out of an old life and into something that is more satisfying on the material plane, like a new job, new new home, new way of earning money, new environment, new people around you. And it's also like something is also going on energetically, like you are, I don't know, like getting rid of something that's just like not, has been like less, you're going to be less heavy. Moving forward, you're going to feel less heavy. And see, look at this, rich. Wow, both the second house and the 10th house. You know, the 10th house is the house of Capricorn. Yeah, we have Saturn in Capricorn. Saturn and Capricorn belongs in the 10th house. And this is status, this is fame, this is wealth, this is success, this is career success. For some of you, something is definitely going on in your career. But financially, you're really moving to a better place. And like your root chakra is going to be happy. It's like, okay, I have a stable home. Okay, my finances are stable. Or like even there's even riches here. Riches. Rich in romance. Rich in romance. So could even be that you are creating something with someone, or moving in with someone, or moving away and meeting someone. Something along those lines could be as well. Let's do some more tarot cards. Oh, wow, look at that. Queen of Swords. This is too many cards. But you know what? I am just going to go with that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. What? What's going on? Okay. Your cards are speaking loud. I want to take it from the bottom. We got the Queen of Swords. No need to worry. Pile number 1. Really, really, really no need to worry with the Queen of Swords. The path is very open. Path is very clear. You are meant to go from A to B, and you're being pushed. Some of you, you are being moved. You are being healed. You are growing in that direction. We got the Page of Swords as well. Another sword. We got the 10 of Wands. Yeah, so it could be that this, once again, with the 10 of Wands here, the process is a little bit to move from A to B, to change your energy, to heal, to grow, to quit your job, to do this, to do that, however this applies to you. It's a little bit of a burden, you know, with the 10 of Wands, but the 10 of Wands is also showing the end of it. So it's a little bit of a burden, you deal with it. You know, moving is so hard, like moving home, moving house, quitting your job, you know, finding a new job, starting that, it's exhausting. So this is kind of what the 10 of Wands represents here, that it's like dealing with this, it's exhausting, but afterwards, you know, we got the Lovers, you're going to feel great. So the Lovers also, you know, we have the angel here blessing this divine union, this divine path. So once again, you're really blessed, something is really meant to happen, and it's you can relax more, you can surrender more. Look, we got the Ace of Cups. We got the 2 of Swords. Yeah, 10 of Wands and 2 of Swords kind of shows your energy as well. Like you feel like you're only feeling the burden now. Because you're in the middle of it. Things hasn't solved. You're looking at what you still have to deal with, and you can't really see how things are sorting out. So of course, naturally, it's going to feel not so good. But with the Ace of Cups here as well, there's going to be a big release of this heaviness, and the solutions coming, and the growth and expansion coming. And it's kind of like unfolding one thing after another. So you can relax more, and you can lean into the process more. We have the 10 of Swords. Yeah, it's a little bit painful. And we got the 8 of Wands. You're really being pushed. Another fire card. And another fire card, and the 8 of Wands, also fast movement. So this is intense. This could be intense. This could be going quick with all these fire, you know, yeah, with all the fire. We also have Aries, Saturn in Aries right now. So maybe something is going on in the house where Saturn is transiting right now for you. That if you know your natal chart and the transits, maybe that's going to give you some information. 10 of Swords, 10 of Wands, quickly. Yeah, something is meant to solve here. Something is meant to change. Something is meant to solve. And it's an ending, you know, with the 10 of Wands and 10 of Swords. But once again, with Pluto and even with the Aries here, it's not always so comfortable. But it will be okay. Yeah, it will be well. When you are out of this season of your life, you're going to be happy. You're going to look back. It's like, okay, I dealt with that. I'm in a better place now. Life is nice. Yeah, life is nice. So it's going to be all worth it in the end. Okay, pile number 1. This was your reading. If you want to share your story in the comment section. I wanted to say something else. Let me just go get something. Oh, okay. Yeah, I wanted to say before we quit that I have 2 oracle decks. You know, the little guide deck and the Astro Ascension deck. And the little guide deck is almost sold out. I just realized I only have 2 boxes left. So there's a package deal on my website where you can get both decks with free worldwide shipping and a 50% discount. So if you want to check that out, the name of my website is nordicl.com. Also, I am hosting... Look at what happened with my voice. Also, I am hosting another 7-day remote healing with cosmic upgrades and deep healing connected to the Leo Eclipse and Lion's Gate on the 9th to the 15th of August. And you can also check that out on my website. So, pile number 1. If you want to share your story in the comment section, I don't know if I said that. I'm going to say it again. Please feel free to do so. Either way, I wish you all the best. And I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, pile number 2, the black pile, and welcome to your reading. You felt drawn to the Wild Unknown Tarot together with the Smoky Quartz, the stone of stability, anchoring, calm, and manifestation, connected to root chakra, sacral chakra, solar plexus chakra, and Scorpio, Sagittarius, and Capricorn. So let's dive into your reading. This is why you don't have to worry. I have chosen these 3 oracle decks for you. Today I'm doing different oracle decks in all the piles actually, and this is the ones that I felt for you. So let's dive into it. Let's push that to the side. Let's put the Smoky Quartz up here, and we're going to start with preparing the first part of your reading with a bunch of oracle cards, a couple of tarot cards. I'm going to start with those messages, and then we'll continue with a bigger tarot spread. I'm thinking which one I should start with. I feel very drawn to this one. So this is why you don't have to worry. Pile. Yeah, let's just go with this. And also we're gonna do okay. Let's do 3 tarot cards. Okay, that one stayed as well, so we are going to take it. Let's see what we got. Chiron. That's a strong card to start with. Chiron, because Chiron represents in astrology our deepest spiritual and emotional wounds. It's the deepest pain that we are experiencing this lifetime. It also stems from other lifetimes, but that we are meant to heal. Chiron is the planet of the wounded healer. You know, so wounded healer. I wonder if you're a healer. Look at all, yeah, when I said that, I just saw all this glitter on the card and like something changed in the energy when I realized that. So this is why you don't have to worry, because you're meant to heal your wounds. You're meant to overcome your issues. You're meant to overcome the biggest obstacles in your life. I feel like I want to cry now. The biggest obstacles in your life you are meant to overcome, because in your soul destiny you are meant to become the healer. You are a wounded healer, meaning that you have gone through certain things in this lifetime that comes from past lifetimes. It has just followed you into this lifetime because it hasn't been fully resolved. You haven't healed it, you haven't transformed it, you haven't fully gained the wisdom. which is completely normal. Oh, sorry guys, I didn't see that I put the card over there. Yeah, I wasn't looking at the camera. And you are meant to overcome it. With that said, there's a lot of stability. Smoky quartz, yeah, there's a lot of stability in your healing. So smoky quartz were connected to the lower chakras, root chakra, sacral chakra, solar plexus chakra. These are the chakras where the wounded healer, like we have a lot of wounds because this is like very human chakras, you know. So you're dealing with fears and difficulty in relationships, maybe difficulty with your safety and with work and money and relationships and everything connected to what it is to be a human. So yeah, I keep hearing like there's a lot of focus. It's almost like this is your destiny to overcome the challenges and to heal your deepest spiritual and emotional pain in this life. What else do we got here? So you have a lot of backup, you know, Uranus and breakthrough. You look at this. Okay, this is great. this combination is great because Uranus brings us the ultimate freedom. Uranus, I don't even know how to say it. Uranus, doesn't like being trapped. Wants to be free. It's the planet of enlightenment, you know. It can't stand being suffocated, being stuck in something. So it will shake everything up and free us. And it won't bring us a little bit of freedom. It will bring us like complete freedom. So why you don't have to worry, because you're meant to overcome this, whatever is going on. Whatever is going on in your life it seems to be bigger than you think, pile number 2. And I want to give you a little hug because I think, you know, maybe you're looking at your situation and you're caught up with it. And you're being hard maybe on yourself, and you maybe even being hard on the universe. Like, why is it like this? Why is it so hard? But it is like it's bigger than it feels like. But it's also much more supported that you will heal and break free and like win over this almost. And why I say that it's bigger is because this is something that whatever you are dealing with emotionally, mentally, in your life, whatever issue is going on in your life, or maybe several issues, it stems from past lifetimes. Like it's like this big unresolved thing that you're dealing with. So at times, you know, it's like intense, at times it's hard, and you're trying to like kind of master yourself and master this. So be nice, be kind to yourself, because you are healing something at the root level, and this is not easy. So, but you're meant to reach ultimate breakthrough and freedom. And I'm so curious about this card. Earthed, learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. So yeah, definitely, camera said 0707 as well. So you are definitely a star seed, a galactic, you know, you're not from this world, and you came here, and you've been here for a long, long time, and you've gone through so much difficulties. We all do, we're human, you know, we all die. I mean, that's the biggest difficulty. We all go through losses, we also go through, there's also beautiful things on earth, like very beautiful things. Love, laugh, live, and beautiful experiences, but there's also very difficult things. And it seems to be the difficult things are like a lot in focus. So you're meant, and why is it in focus this lifetime? Because you're meant to conquer it. Certain people were meant to cross your path and make your life miserable again. Certain challenges, health challenges, work challenges, financial challenges are there again, because this was something you experienced in past life, and now you know you're meant to break free from it, heal it, gain wisdom from it. And really, it's a lot of focus on the lower chakras here. With earthed here as well, you know, learning how to be human. So you're reclaiming your right to be happy as a human. You're reclaiming your right to feel safe and loved and comforted. Because there's something that is like your roots, something with your roots not being healed because of the experiences that you have and that you had. So you definitely need to practice a lot of self-love, definitely need to practice a lot of forgiveness, acceptance, and patience, and softness, and kindness, and all these things. Because I think in this pile it can be a little bit rough, because their lower chakras are so, it's hard, you know. A lot of trauma is stored here. So it could be that you're dealing with past life trauma, this lifetime trauma. So you really need to be kind to yourself. But why you don't have to worry, maybe all these sounds depressing, I'm talking about these things. But you need to know that you're not alone, you know. Going through these type of things, you are not alone, and you are meant to break free. And you are a very powerful healer as well, you know. You're a star seed. You're an angelic incarnated angel, or whatever you are, master soul. You're not just human, and you've also been here for a long time, so you have skills, you have mastered a lot of things. The Chiron, you know, the wounded healer, deep-seated pain, teaching, but also teacher, you know. So you are meant to reclaim your power and become who you truly are. And I feel like you have mastered a lot of gifts, and that your soul is carrying a lot of gifts. And with Uranus, I feel like your life is meant to take a different turn than maybe that you were thinking at the beginning of this life or in the middle of this life. But something like with life is taking another turn at a certain point. And with Uranus, it's actually a lot of turns, unexpected turns, because Uranus always wants change and growth. So there's a lot of like in this pile, I feel like you're going through a lot of downloads, a lot of upgrades, and a lot of spiritual change, and it could be like your life is very different looking than other people. Like Uranus is also connected to Aquarius, and Aquarius is also a little bit eccentric, you know, but also have a love for humanity, love for service. So in this pile, it could be like you have some higher purpose, or a very different path. You're meant to live your life in a very different way, not a 9-to-5 job, and things like that. And it's about accepting that and like know thyself in this pile. You know, it's all about like finding out who you truly are, not who you want to be, or what society wants you to be, or what your family is expecting you to be. But because there's something so different with you compared to maybe your family, your background. So there is like there's a need for you to also embrace to embrace that. We got the three of cups. Yeah, you definitely have your community as well. We got the Tower. Wow. Chiron and the Tower. We got the 10 of Wands. Look at this. And we got a High Priestess in reverse. And this was funny because this card ended up like this. And I was like, I wonder if it's going to come in reverse or not. But I'm going to read it in reverse because this is how I took it. When you are disconnected with who you are at a higher level, when you are disconnected with spirit, you're going to be miserable. I mean, this is a very... Yeah, I'm not going to sugarcoat it, actually. I feel like that. Because of the deep path that you're going through this life. And I wonder if you have, you know, a lot of 8th house placements, a lot of 12th house placements, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Pisces, something like this going on. Don't have to be, but I feel like for you, spiritual connection, meditation, and walking a spiritual path is what heals you. And it's the thing that makes sense. Because with the High Priestess in reverse, when you are disconnected, when you're not focusing on those things, your life gets very shaky, and it's almost like past shadows are consuming you. I feel heaviness in this pile. But you don't have to be scared of the heaviness, because the heaviness is the pathway for your happiness. It's like we can't escape the ghosts. We have to face them, and we have to hug them, and we have to accept them, and we have to hug ourselves and say, I am fine, I am worthy, I am good, I am powerful, I am strong, no matter what. Okay, this is the issues, and this is and feeling like spiritual path is your path. Like, seek meditation, spiritual teachers, spiritual teachings that you are aligned with, because that will be the path. Why you don't have to worry is because the soul type that you are and the higher purpose that you have. Because of the soul type that you are, you're also transforming this not only for yourself but also for humanity. And this sounds strange maybe, but this is how we are connected. Your transformation is connected with humanity. Going back, maybe this darkness is not even yours. Maybe you took a part of it. You said, okay, humanity is suffering these type of darkness. I'm going to incarnate. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to carry the same karma. And then at a certain time in my life, I am the healer. I am the master. I am going to awaken. I'm going to have a Kundalini rising, Kundalini awakening. I'm going to go all in. I'm going to transform the pain with all my power. I'm going to reclaim the healer master that I am. And in that process of you doing that, you're also transforming the collective. So you're doing this pile, you're doing a lot of work. I got goosebumps everywhere. Wow. Yeah. So yeah, I guess that's the sign that if this really resonates with you. So don't, like I keep feeling this pile, don't be hard on yourself, because you're doing a bigger job than you think. I'm also getting 11th house. Maybe somebody has an 11th house stellium or something going on in the 11th house, if you know your natal chart. If you don't, and you forget about that. But yeah, this is definitely the light worker here in pile number 2. That is really transforming deep and heavy things. Yeah, very deep and heavy things. Bear, look at this. You are the light. It is safe to step fully into your light. What happened with my voice? Reclaim your voice. Bear is also connected to healing. Yeah, once again, healer, light worker here, meant to overcome this. You are supported. Ascended masters, archangels are your guides. I feel like I want to cry again. Yeah, I just felt everybody's coming through so strong. They are with you. You're not alone. Yes, the bear looks alone here. You're dealing with all of this, but you are not alone. You're doing something profound here. You're meant to overcome it. Divine feminine with a honeybee. You are being called on to rise. Wow. Yeah, so this is the pile. Okay, so we talked about all these dark things and all the heavy things and all these things, but it's all leading you to we said that, total freedom, enlightenment, higher consciousness here. Total freedom. Rest, free from the old pain, free from the old suffering, free from old behaviors that your parents taught you, free from ancestral karma. Purge, you're cleansed, you're cleared, your chakras are aligned, they have upgraded, and the teacher is born, the healer is born, or whatever you're meant to do. You do have some higher purpose somehow to step into your light and share that light with the world. With the divine feminine here, you're being called on to rise. There's so much softness, there's so much love, there's so much sweetness moving forward. If you are a divine feminine this lifetime, it could be also that your karma is very connected with being a woman, and like sexually, like all the trauma around that. And maybe healing the mother, healing the siblings. I really want to take this card. We have 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 6 of Pentacles. I can't even see. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it says 6 of Pentacles. We have 6 of Pentacles, giving and receiving, balance. Yeah, you're here to there is some type of service to humanity that you're going to do through your own unique expression. This is also why life is a little bit hard. Like I say, you're not just doing this for yourself. We got the Emperor, nice power. We have the Page of Cups, and we have the Chariot. You have a very powerful path, not easy, but very powerful. We got the Emperor and the Magician. Wow. Wow. You have extremely powerful guides on your side. You haven't yet reached your full potential of power. And I think it's hard to explain it. Pile number 2, something that you can look forward to is that you are going to become extremely powerful. And what do I mean with that? It means that you're going to have a lot of spiritual wealth and wisdom, a lot of emotional maturity, and a very strong connection with the divine, and a lot of gifts and talents that's going to work in your favor. You know, so this is it. Seems like you're going to end up in a very powerful position of some type, but this is also like you have a lot of power guides. There's also something with power, so maybe that is also one of your wounds, something with power, something with people pleasing, standing up for yourself, healthy boundaries, having a strong voice, standing in your light, showing who you are. These are all wounds that I think that you could be dealing with. We have the King of Wands beneath the Page of Cups. And we have the Six of Cups together with Chariot. You are meant to... wow. Who you started out being and who you will end up being before ascending from this world, before leaving this world. Whenever you're going to do that, when the time is right, of course, divine timing for that, is going to be two different people. Like, you were born to become one type of person, but you are going to really move through the spiritual hallway, I don't know, like spiritual gateway, and you're really going to become something unrecognizable compared to the past versions of you, but your real, really moving through your real authentic self. That's what's going on. And we got the Five of Cups. Yeah, you're going to release a lot of things. Yeah, don't worry so much. Yeah, don't worry. Yeah, you don't have to worry so much. You don't have to worry so much. I almost want to take, just take 3 more cards. Five of Pentacles, the Moon. Yeah, I mean, we got the Ace of Cups, and we have the 10 of Swords, and we got the Fool. The Fool, the last card that I took now, is also connected to Uranus. So yeah, you have all these challenges. This is not an easy path that you are on. So naturally you worry at times. It's a whole journey. This is your whole lifetime. Your whole lifetime is about this. You going through certain experiences, and you going through a very profound spiritual awakening and continuing on that spiritual path to heal yourself, to awaken yourself, to purge, to raise your consciousness, to go through the Kundalini rising, to find the union between Shiva and Shakti, to find the ultimate love, which is you reconnecting with the essence of who you are and becoming your authentic self, and the healer, the master, the teacher, whatever you are meant to be, and then live that purpose. This is the destiny. I do see like there's a lot of karma and entanglements and things that you're dealing with, and it's a mess. Yeah, it looks like it's a little bit of a mess, but you can do it. You're meant to do it. And once again, in this pile, you have extremely powerful masters and guides and archangels supporting you because of the soul type that you are, then because you are an old galactic soul. So you have a lot of power to do this. You have a lot of power to do this. So you can do it. Yeah, you're doing it already. You've been doing it already for years. So it's just about keep on moving, keep on moving, trusting the process, the unfolding. And also with High Priestess in reverse, you really, it's very, very important for you that you don't try to live a normal life. And I'm being blunt here actually, but with 2 Uranus 2 times here. Don't try to live a normal life, but a just normal life to match your needs. And you have a lot of need for healing. You have a lot of need for space, for healing, for reflection, for meditation, for yoga, for pranayama, for chanting, for meditating, for praying, whatever you are doing. And you really need to cut out toxic, unhealthy people and patterns out of your life, because this is really holding you back. If you have something like that, it's really, you need to prioritize yourself a lot. But we did have the 3 of Cups here together with the Tower. You have some really good people on your path. You have some really bad people on your path. And both the good people and the bad people are meant to be on your path. But there's wisdom gained and healing gained in the connection, especially with the bad people, So you need to really deal with that. Yeah, you really need to deal with that. Okay, pile number 2. This was your reading. Before we stop, I want to say that you can get both my oracle decks now with free worldwide shipping and 50% discount, because I realized the little guide deck is almost sold out. I only have 2 boxes left. You can do that on my website, nordicl.com. And also I'm hosting another 7-day remote healing on the 9th to the 15th of August during Lionsgate, and also the Leo solar eclipse. It's going to be focused on cosmic upgrades and deep healing. So if you want to check that out, that's also on my website, nordicl.com. And also do sign up to the newsletter if you want to. I'm going to release 20 spots of private readings with me. At the same time, I am going to fund my next oracle deck on Kickstarter. So this is kind of combined with that. So if you want to get all the information about that and not miss anything, do sign up to the newsletter. So yeah. Okay, anyways, pile number 2, this was your reading. If you want to share your story in the comment section, please feel free to do so. Either way, I do wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, pile number 3, the purple pile, and welcome to your reading. You feel drawn to the tarot of the curious creatures and the amethyst palm stone, the stone of intuition, purification, and awakening, connected to third eye and crown chakra, and also zodiac, Pisces, Virgo, Aquarius, and Capricorn. So let's dive into your reading. This is why you don't have to worry. And I have a tray here, and I have 3 oracle decks that I have chosen for your reading. I think we're going to add a deck. Yeah, I just saw this one as well. So let's add this one as well, because I have a bunch of decks here on the table. I'm doing different oracle decks for all the readings today. And somehow in pile number 3, it was so easy to choose the decks for pile 1 and 2. But when I came here, there's a different type of energy here. So I don't know what that means. Maybe it will make sense when we start the reading. But it was a little bit hard to choose the decks. Okay, we're going to start with preparing the first part of your reading. We're going to take a bunch of oracle cards and a couple of tarot cards. We're going to read that first half, and then we'll continue with a bigger tarot spread. And I think we're going to start with, no, this card. So I want this one. Pile number 3. Why don't you have to worry? No. No. Yes. And yes, yeah. I actually think, not sure about this. Let me just put it away and we'll see. There's another card, you can't see it, but this one also kind of came out. So let's just do that one instead. And let's do 3 tarot cards. So, and then we are ready. I like this one. Okay, the energy from the cards, it feels like it matches, so that's good. Yeah. We have, what is going on? We have a hungry ghost with fear. Hungry ghost with fear. Look how good they fit. The palm stone, you know, the palm stone is meant to be held in your palm, you know, as comfort. So the amethyst is great for sucking up negative energy, purification, you know, but also connecting with our intuition. So hungry ghost and fear. Okay, something is definitely going on here, making you worried. I read stress quickly, but it says trees. And we have community. Okay, maybe something is going on with you and a group of people. I want to do the tarot cards now. let's do that. We have Temperance. Temperance is about inner peace, balance, wisdom, handling something with wisdom. There's a Black Panther here. Black Panther symbolizes shadow work, is connected to the moon and the divine feminine. So there's something going on. So you're worried about something here. Maybe you're worried about something going on in your country. Maybe you're worried about something going on in the community of your family or work. But with the Panther, it seems like something is going, like there are forces behind the scenes, or there's somebody that's on your side. Somebody's going to stand on your side to protect you. We got Six of Cups. Yeah, you definitely have some type of support. Six of Cups. And we got the Two of Swords. First message that I'm getting is that you have some type of support. It can be spiritual support. Spirit guides are supporting you in something. Somebody that's causing fear and stress. There's a Two of Swords here, you know. So this it feels like there is something that you are worrying about. Maybe this is not even the initial thing that you were worried about. Maybe this just came out in the reading. So just take whatever resonates, and if you don't want to watch the reading, you can always check another pile, you know. But there's something like, it feels like a unsolvable situation or a difficult situation, like not seeing with the Two of Swords. It's like almost like a little bit of a dead end. But Temperance and Six of Cups. Six of Cups also tells me you have some type of relationship with this person, these people. There's some history between you. Hungry Ghost, maybe somebody's triggering you, wanting to feed off your fear, feed off your energy. I don't know what's going on. We have a Peacock. Yeah, this was, I already felt like this was different. Peacock, raise your standards. Look at this, there's love. True love between the peacocks here. Why you don't have to worry. I think you're going to realize your own worth. You're going to, there's something in this pile has to do with you and other people, maybe even a community, maybe even family. And it's like not everybody seeing everything. Not everybody seeing everything. And something is triggering you, wanting to feed off your stress, your fear, your anxiety. But you do have support. Somebody's on your side. But I think the whole thing, there's like almost like a whole lesson here for you to maybe put up healthy boundaries, for you to maybe quit your job if this is a workplace, for maybe to stand up to yourself, raise your standards, choose love. Peacock is also about boundaries, or isn't it? Like peacocks are, you know, a peacock. It feels like it has a lot to do with self-expression and voice, but they can be a little bit aggressive as well, can't they? Like if you do something that they don't want, I think, you know. So something with like competition. What's going on? Yeah, competition. Summon courage and self-confidence. Yeah, there's definitely someone is pressing your buttons here, and not everybody see. Like it's almost like, could be that it could be a covert narcissist. It could be a psychopathic boss. It could be, you know, something hiding behind the trees. Like somebody not completely showing their face to everyone, but like, Let's look at these cards as well. Why you don't have to worry is because, you know why you don't have to worry? Because I think you can handle this. That's why. I think there are triggers, yes, definitely. But there's also support. And also there's something with you, your purpose, like you're meant to overcome this. You're meant to learn to raise your standards. You're meant to put up healthy boundaries and choose yourself and not compete with the crazy. Something with craziness and competition. Don't compete with crazy. This makes sense. Mercury and communication. Okay, so this is somebody also that you have some type of communication with. Like maybe with trees. Maybe you live with them. Trees, roots, family. Maybe you live with them. Maybe it's in the same community. Communication. You have to communicate but there's competition in it. This is whoever these people are, whoever this person are, there's definitely like something is definitely like there's definitely like I see a red thread, and when the guys are showing me a red thread, this is like the karmic entanglement symbol for karmic entanglement. And we have a water with feel and a whale. So this in this pile there could be like an empath versus a narcissist, or an empath versus somebody with a very low consciousness, with a lot of ego, with a lot of greed, with a lot of competition, like a dense energy. And I naturally, of course, I feel like you are the empath here, you are the sensitive one here, but important thing is like it could be somebody's luring you into some type of power play. And it's so important that it's okay. Like, I think you're learning something from this. Yeah. Communication is hard here. We have a Sagittarius with joy. So Sagittarius is connected to the 9th house. The 9th house is the house of wisdom and learning and lessons. So an expansion and freedom. So this is it. I think why you don't have to worry is because the situation was meant to happen. You were meant to have this entanglement with these people or this person, and it was meant to make you fearful and stressed, because I feel like something, or triggering, like it feels like really triggering here. And because this was the way it was in previous lifetime with this people or person, and now you're kind of learning how to see this situation, this relationship or connection with this person or people for what it really is, and you're meant to raise your standards and make the healthy choices for yourself, and kind of like heal it and let it go in some way. So, amethyst, stone of intuition, purification, connected to the third eye and crown chakra. Yeah, definitely seeing the bigger picture here. Let's do some tarot cards. I feel like certain people won't change. And I keep feeling like somebody is believing in you. We have justice. I was thinking like, what's going to happen? And then I flipped the card and it says justice. Yeah, I really feel like the truth will come out. Sagittarius is also very bold and likes truth a lot. Higher truth, divine truth, spiritual truth. Look, you got an extra card here as well. So I think you are balancing up some karma with these people. They are pushing and testing your button. It could be a covert narcissist or somebody that's showing one side of them to you and another side to other people. So not everybody sees their true face, but certain people do, and you have people on your side, and there's like what's going to happen. Justice will prevail. There will be some type of justice here, but I think the biggest thing is like you somehow, Sagittarius, move away. Yeah, somehow move away from this, learn from this, move away from this, or handle this in a healthy way. We got the Lovers. Nice. That's nice. We have the Page of Swords. And we have the Fool. Yeah, this is definitely meant to change. Somebody's definitely acting foolish. Why does it feel like you're dealing with a crazy person? Yeah, I don't know what to call this person, but I want to call them a little bit crazy. Not everybody sees their craziness. They have other people fooled. This could also be, the ruler of your country or something like that, and you are worried. Yeah, this could definitely be that as well. You are worried, fear-mongering. Don't watch too much news here as well. Could also be a call to step back from the news. And we're going to take cards because we want to see the destiny of this person. Like, what's going to happen with them. But let's do these cards first. We have the Nine of Wands. Yeah, definitely you have to protect. You feel like you have to protect what you love, because they are kind of like trying to feed off, scaring you, meddling in your relationships, meddling in your business, meddling like something like using your... This is a very annoying person, I have to say. Yeah, I mean, this is like a really that's why I keep thinking narcissist. But of course, not all annoying people are narcissists. This is an annoying person indeed. We have judgment. Justice and judgment. Yeah. I mean, why you and Page of Swords, why you don't have to worry is because people like this, first of all, they have a tendency to make life difficult for themselves. So you kind of can step back and watch them go down by themselves. Watch them go down by themselves, yeah. That is like very clear thing. The most important thing for you is like, because this drama here, it have a tendency to suck us in. Like something they want to suck you in. It wants you to be scared or stressed or worried or triggered, because hungry ghost, what does this hungry ghost eat? It eats fear. It eats stress. It eats your trigger. That's also why I was thinking narcissist, because narcissist feeds on other people's pain. So this person wants the drama. It boosts their ego. This drama boosts. If this resonates, yeah, this is how the reading turned out. So it boosts this drama. I'm just gonna go with it. And so, but if you step back, they're still gonna be their toxic self. But you are not gonna eat this toxicity and lose your energy and lose your power. No, you be happy. You cut it out and you be happy. And from the distance, you can even feel compassion, maybe, because obviously this person is suffering. But you know, you don't have to feel anything. You can just like keep somebody a little bit at distance. If this is a boss or something, maybe this is hard, but communication, something with like very clear communication, diet information, like don't give them so much information. And like gray rocking is a great method. Like, you know, gray rocking is just like you become very uninteresting and just give very short answers. So somebody's saying like, you're like this, you're like that. You just say, okay, I'm sorry you feel like that, and you just walk away, or you just say okay. And this makes people like this lose interest, because this person likes drama. It feeds their ego. They like competition. You know, and something with like separate yourself, because things are already reaching something like their foolishness will be, the whole world will see their foolishness, and judgment and justice will come to them and also to you. We have Two of Pentacles here. Yeah, so maybe this is a person you have to communicate with, you have to have some contact with, and with the Two of Pentacles, you're kind of juggling this. So this is what you are doing. But why you don't have to worry is because this is a part, like I said, this entanglement here, it's a part of your karma, and you're meant to learn healthy boundaries. You're really meant to learn healthy boundaries and standing up for yourself, and that you don't have to, that it's okay for you to say no, it's okay for you to like not care about this person. You like, I don't know how entangled you are, but there's like something like you not taking responsibility for their feelings. We have the Five of Swords. Yeah. Look at this. Like this is almost like you're like, hey, shoo. Okay, you know, I don't want to fight with you. But this little mouse here is like, yes, we're going to fight. Shoo. So let's see. Let's do 3 cards just to see what will eventually happen with this person. Who knows? Maybe they will go through an awakening and wake up and change. We got the Sun, destiny. Something is definitely destined to happen here. We got the Star, we got the Three of Pentacles, and we got the Emperor. The High Priestess. This is a tricky person because I feel like they are going to pretend that they have changed and healed, but actually with the Emperor, the foolishness goes deep in this one. I have to say, the foolishness goes deep in this one. That's why you need to be a little bit careful dealing with this person, because the Star and Three of Pentacles is almost like, look at me, I have changed. But the Three of Pentacles, they want recognition. But somehow with the Emperor here makes me feel, I'm getting this feeling, we can read the same cards in a completely different way, but I'm getting this feeling from these cards, connecting with this type of energy, that they will pretend to change. Or maybe this is the way other people see them, as some type of saint. Saint. But there are people that are seeing them for what they are as well. That's where I'm getting the support from. Some people are really seeing them for the foolish person they are, or if it's a community or sect maybe with the trees, a workplace with a toxic boss and some toxic co-workers, or if it's a family run by the narcissistic father or mother and there's so many flying monkeys. This is a concept when the narcissists start treating certain people good in the family, so they become the flying monkeys, meaning they believe them, they believe their reality, and they deny that the scapegoat is the one that's seeing the bad side or getting all the abuse, the experience that the scapegoat is having. So they're kind of trying, they're called flying monkeys because they're kind of doing the narcissist's bidding, and they're completely like involved. But yeah, so there's like two camps almost. One full like camp that kind of supports the fool, and one camp that kind of sees the truth. And you're kind of this camp that sees the truth. And there's a lesson here. There's a wisdom here. You've been in this type of power battles before, in previous lifetime. You were imprisoned by this evil leader of the community. You were killed. Your power was taken away from you. So there's something, and especially if this is a very specific person that with the Six of Cups, that you have been very intimately close to. This is a very deep, this is like definitely like a deep karma that you have with this person from at least one lifetime. So that's why also it's a little bit tricky, but don't let them fool you, because I feel like they're nice and shiny on the outside. They could be a Leo here. Leo, yeah, something with them being a Leo, Aries, Aquarius. Not so much Aquarius actually, but Leo, Aries. Wanting attention, wanting competition, wanting to be the best one. Look at me, I am so nice. But actually they have with the Emperor here also something with having like a very big ego. So yeah, I don't think they're going to change actually so much. But I think life is going to bring them consequences for the toxicity and the karma they have collected with their actions. But it also feels like you and whatever happens to them is going to be separated. So there's definitely distance between you and this person. And in distance also, like energetically, you have cleansed, you have cleared, you have healthy boundaries and healthy communication, and you keep the people that trust you, believe in you. There are kind, nice people close to you. So it's like cutting this type of toxic trauma bond almost out of your life, or this type of toxic behaviors is a lesson. So why you don't have to worry is because it's in your plan to conquer this. Yeah, you just have to continue working with it and you'll be fine. That's it. Pile number 3. This was your reading. So before we stop, I want to say that you can get both my oracle decks now with free worldwide shipping and a 50% discount. It's kind of like buy one get one for free, because the little guy deck is almost sold out. I only have 2 boxes left, I saw the other day. So yeah, that's why if you want to grab one, you can do it on my website nordicl.com. Also, I am hosting another 7-day remote healing connected to the Lion's Gate and the Leo solar eclipse. During the 9th to the 15th of August, we're going to work with deep healing and cosmic upgrades. You can also check that out on the same website. Also, if you want to sign up to the newsletter, please do that, because I am going to launch a Kickstarter campaign with a new oracle deck that I'm trying to get funded, and I'm very excited for this one. Yeah, it's my favorite, I think. I like all my decks. But I will also, during that Kickstarter campaign, I will also offer 20 private readings. So if you want to be sure to grab one of those 20 private readings, the Kickstarter campaign will be launched on 14th of September at 3 p.m. set. So it should be a good time for everyone to be able to get a chance. But I'm gonna give you more information, mostly through the newsletter. So this is the safest way to get like all the information that you need. And so once again, my website is nordicl.com. Okay, pile 3. This was your reading, like I said. And if you want to share your story in the comment section, please feel free to do so. Either way, I do wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, pile number 4, and welcome to your reading. So you felt drawn to the blue pile with Tarot of the Cosmic Seed and the Sodalite crystal, the stone of logic, calm, self-worth, and balance, connected to throat chakra, third eye, Sagittarius, and Virgo. So let me take a breath. I just did 3 long readings, but I'm excited for the blue pile. So we're gonna dive into your reading. I have a tray here with 4 oracle decks that I have chosen specifically for this pile. We haven't used these 3 in another pile. Okay, so let's just push that to the side to create some space, and we are going to find out together why you don't have to worry. And we're going to start with preparing the first part of your reading with a bunch of oracle cards and a couple of tarot cards. We're going to start with those messages and then continue with a bigger tarot spread. So this is why you don't have to worry. What's going on? You got a lot of cards, and I also want to do 2 of these, maybe 1, 2, yeah, that's good. Okay, let's see what we got. Oh yeah, I forgot the tarot card, sorry. I think I'm still a little bit, it's different. I have to say energy is very different in pile number 4 than pile number 3. And I feel like I'm still like carrying the energy a little bit from pile number 3. Also doing 4 readings. You know, it's pretty a lot. But there's a calming energy here with the blue, and there's a calm here with the blue energy, actually. And also the oracle cards that I chose, it feels different energy now, so it became a little bit wobbly. So let's just give me a second to get into your reading. Let's see, look at this gateway. Wow, it looks so nice. Huh? You see the energy? It looks very nice. Care and compassion with Kuan Yin. Choose to be love. Do what is right for everyone involved. Offering a helping hand. Care and compassion. Sodalite, the stone of calm, balance, and logic. Okay, this is good. Handling something with presence. And we have El Moria, awakening presence. The universe is with you. Wear a cloak of protection and love. Both protection and love. Look at the blue. I don't know if it's a sapphire or whatever it is. But when I saw this, it's almost like there's a gateway opening up. Gateway opening up. Wow, look at this, so powerful. 2 masters here at once. Yeah, very different energy here. I feel like something with cosmic change. I want to use the word cosmic upgrade, actually. Yeah, cosmic upgrade. And there's something going on with the upper chakras here. Heart chakra, throat chakra, third eye, and crown. And the sodalite was connected to the throat and third eye chakra. So there's something that you are releasing from the upper chakras and opening up, which is changing the way you perceive your life and your reality. And I feel like coming pile number 4, I feel such a calm and peace in the background. Like if I let go of my worries and anxieties, I can lean back and trust that the universe is holding me, carrying me, healing me, helping me. That is coming out very strong here. And the stars, look at this, pointing at hope. And the number 44, angel number 44. Angels are around you, guiding you, protecting you. Guiding you and protecting you. The stars, you are reaching for the stars. You're moving upwards. You are upgrading. You are spiritually awakening. You are cleansing. Something with the upper chakra comes out very strong here. Like a lotus. It's opening up the heart, the throat, the third eye, the crown. Once again, changing your perception of reality, raising your vibration in the upper chakras. Mental clarity, balance, peace. This is the keywords that I'm getting here. Why you don't have to worry. It seems like this is what's happening, but maybe you're going through the cleansing. So this is, you're not really feeling it. Maybe something is pushing. Yeah, 9 of Swords, yeah. Look at that. It almost looks like her hair is on fire. We have a spider spinning the web. So yeah, sticky thoughts, mental worry, anxiety, fear. It's all here. And this is, the 9 of Swords is connected to the third eye and crown chakra and throat chakra. I wouldn't even say the heart chakra here, actually. So you're going through something. And it's pressing against the upper chakras. And it's uncomfortable. And it's causing anxiety, it's causing worry, but it's also the same problem, is also the gateway for you to release the blockages in these chakras. Because it's meant to happen. Ace of Cups, this is very good. Yeah, I mean, this is healing. This is spiritual awakening. This is cleansing. This is very, very good. So yeah, I would say like there's some upgrade. Maybe you're going through some type of healing or something. Yeah, and we have the 2 of Swords as well. So there's a blockage here with the 2 of Swords. Look at her eyes and the eyeful. Yeah, definitely things are going on with the third eye, crown chakra, once again, throat chakra, heart chakra. See, it's pressing against it. We have the peacock feathers, the way you express yourself, the way you see things, the way mental clarity, your perspective on things. Our perspective on things are clouded by the past pains, disappointments, and traumas and energies. And when we clear that out, we see things from a higher perspective, from a higher vibration. All of a sudden, we find solutions to problems. We didn't even know these solutions existed. But all of a sudden, there will be solutions. So there seems to be, why you don't have to worry, is because you are upgrading, you are healing. Yes, something is pushing against you, against these chakras, causing anxiety and worry. But the same problem is the gateway for you to free yourself. There is hope here. There's a lot of hope here. Focus on healing is important for you. Meditation, healing, higher frequencies, higher guides. Very important for you to not practice lower types of, like, only listen to guides that are high vibrational and that comes with sparks. Usually, when I channel, it's common, when you channel, there's a sense of well-being. When you get in touch with a higher guide, there's you feel well, and you feel peace, and you feel calm, and the message is balanced. The messages are not there to boost your ego, because there are guides that will make you feel good. They will make you feel great. They will say, you are the greatest. You are the reincarnation of this or that, or this or that. And you're like, oh, yes, so this sounds good. But it could be, I'm not saying that you're not the reincarnation of this and that, but certain guides boosts our ego, and these are not high vibrational balanced guides. These are tricksters. Yeah, spiritual tricksters. Something would be aware of spiritual tricksters. I don't think you have to worry here, actually. I don't even know why I talk about it. Maybe there's one person or two persons that need to hear about it. Or if you're not experiencing this clear connection with guides in this way that I described it. There's almost like a stillness and an opening and a peace when you talk with the high vibrational, balanced, benevolent guide. And there's like almost like the whole environment becomes a little bit like sparkling. I don't know how to explain this. Oh yeah, we talked about the upper chakras being closed. There's something with you and your way of channeling that's going to open up. Like you're going to be able to speak with spirit in a way. Like something with some of you needing to quit with something comes out very strong here. So throat chakra is a chakra that easily toxifies with toxins. Like if we eat unhealthy, if we do any type of drugs, alcohol, weed, things like that, clogs the throat chakra and makes the kundalini energy hard. It can't actually move through that. So something with like detoxing your energy is very important. Eating healthy, being light in your body, meditating. And why do I feel here, do you need to stop talking to someone? This could even be a human. Sodalite. Stone of logic. Yeah, but something with like not communicating, talking with someone that's like toxic. Yeah, this is a side message maybe. You need to... Or maybe there's a big message. Need to not talk with people that are toxic or guides that are not balanced. We have beloved with radical acceptance. Look at the heart. Yeah, heart chakra. On fire. Transmuting something. You're definitely going through transmutation. Transformation. Purging of the upper chakras. Could be that you need to cut out a relationship here. Or the grip they have on you or had on you. Something with like, I don't know, getting an old ex that hurt you out of your heart. Or an old friend. Number 2 makes me think of 2 cups. An old friend maybe. Or some person that said some harsh words to you at one time and you're stuck in a chakra. Some of you need to go to the forest and scream. Find a piece of the forest where you can scream from the top of your lungs. And I feel like if you do that, some of you are going to cry when you start releasing those suppressed emotions. And I feel like that's good for you. Because it's like you need to get things out. You need to get things that are stuck in the upper chakras out. Suppressing your voice. Being hurt in your heart. Hearing harsh words. Feeling disappointed with the universe, connecting with the spirit guide, and they give you some fake information that doesn't feel good or something like that. So something with that. I don't know in this pile if you have been like smoking a lot of weed or if you have been drinking, or maybe you don't do it anymore, but you did it when you were younger. And this is of course a side message to only those people that resonates with it. But when we do these things, there's a lot of entities that get stuck in our aura. So some of you need to clear out things in your chakras, the upper chakras, the aura. And like cleanse that out. Like there's like an entity, an astral parasite. And don't get scared of these things. You know, it sounds scary. Oh no, I have an entity. Don't make a drama out of it. It's normal. We just can't see it. Or psychic people usually, you know, are not aware of it. Or people that don't work with these type of healing or these type of entities and things. It's nothing weird. It's like mosquitoes. It's like mosquitoes, but they are on the astral plane and they get stuck, you know, especially when we are a little bit out of it, like when we drink alcohol, you know, when we smoke weed, we're not really there. So it kind of like lashes on to some type of mental repetitive thought that we have, and it starts feeding on that, and it makes us hard to stop certain things. Stop smoking weed, stop overeating, stop eating sugar, stop feeling depressed, stop mistrusting the universe. You know, it could be that you have an entity telling you the universe sucks, the spirit guides are evil, everything is bad. And there's different people in this group. Definitely some of you really don't have a problem with that. You're already in the Kuan Yin and El Moria energy. You are very clear, you are very open, you are reaching for the stars, but you're still upgrading the chakras. And there's something here with people that have come far further in this pile number 4. You are also starting to open the chakra, soul star chakra, and upwards. You know, there are chakras above the physical body. I think we have like 4 chakras or something above 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, with the Earth Star Chakra, yeah, 4 above and 1 with the Earth Star Chakra below the root chakra. I think, you know, this is just one chakra system, you know, I don't know. But, so yeah, radical acceptance. What else do we got? We got the perfect storm with the raven and another number 44 beneath the 44. See, you are protected, you are guided by angelic beings. There are a lot of benevolent beings that you can communicate with, that are with you. You are strong, yeah. I mean, you have very strong potential in this pile. And especially the ones that has come further here in this pile, that has already conquered certain mental habits, certain emotional habits. You are a very strong transmuter of darkness. Yeah, you could be strong healers and teachers in this pile. The perfect courage to step into life, the perfect storm, the black raven, definitely transformation and transmutation and alchemy in this pile of the upper chakras. We have benefactor, grace, and generosity. Yeah, strong guides on your side. And also I'm getting here now, like I think in this pile, many of you have the upper chakras, you know, will connect us with our true self, the higher, you know, the soul. But also so there's a plan here. There's a plan here. The plan here is to open all the chakras, cleanse all the chakras. Is the Kundalini rising, you know, root chakra, sacral chakra, solar plexus chakra, heart chakra, throat chakra, third eye chakra, crown chakra. All these chakras are going to be cleansed, healed, opened up. The chakras are flowing and the energy is flowing free. Shiva and Shakti has united. and then opening the upper chakras above the physical body and below the physical body. This is the process here in this pile. To make you one with oneness again. To make you one with oneness again. And you have some very strong guides and a purpose to do this. I would say. Many of you. And then you will remember who you are. Because you are someone. Yeah, I hear like you are someone. I hear like you are. Yeah, I feel like they know you. Like I feel like they're talking about you. Like you are known in the spiritual planes. You are this and this person. You have this and this soul. You have this and this soul name that you're known by in the cosmic, and you come from this and this planet. Strong star seeds here. Very strong star seeds, and also a very strong light workers. I think in pile number 4 actually. Choice. By staying conscious in your thoughts, you guide your journey in the direction of choice. Yeah, conquering your mind is a very strong path for you. Starseed. Look at that. Yeah, you're definitely a starseed. Raise the vibration of the planet through your radiant, loving light. Yeah, strong starseeds here. Very strong starseeds. And conquering your mind. Meditation is definitely going to be a path for you. And high path. This is high path. There's no, like something like stay away from fake teachings, fake teachers, but you also have an ability to, many people in this pile already have a strong awareness. But because like at a certain point in your life, you know, you're dealing with a lot of blockages in these chakras. It could also be that certain times you are a little bit lost, and that's also part of the journey. To be a little bit lost and to push through and to move forward. So there's going to be like a lot of changes and transformations in your life. We have 3 of Wands. Cosmic upgrade. Look at the third eye. It seems right now you're going through some massive cosmic upgrade. That's really opening up. Third eye, third eye, third eye. Heart, upper chakras once again. We got the Two of Cups, Two of Cups, heart healing, healing the past disappointments. We got the Temperance, cultivating inner peace. We got the High Priestess, which is this is very good. Yeah, this is very good. Yeah, we're going through, like, I think in this pile, there's a very spiritual energy in this pile. I would say from all the piles, can't remember now, but this was a very deep blue spiritual healing. I don't like saying in my readings that you need to, or that you should like join my 7-day remote healing, because I want to leave that out of the readings. And that's why I hesitated when I said cosmic upgrade in the beginning, because I'm doing a 7-day remote healing, 9th to 15th of August, where we focus on deep healing and cosmic upgrade. And for some reason, I felt very drawn to blue. So when I came here, immediately that came up. So I'm going to mention it now, and you can check it out if you want to or not on my website. But I think joining me or not, it's not important. You do what resonates with you. Of course, there's 1 million other ways to get healing or to move forward with your path. Maybe you have something else planned, but there definitely seems to be that you're spiritually focusing a lot on your spiritual growth, expansion, purging, healing. And this reading is also confirmation that is right. That is the right path for you. That it's going to get you where you want. You have an idea where you think this is going to get you with the Three of Wands. You have an idea, and it's going to get you what you want. This is good. This is good. The choices that you are making to spiritually transform your life by healing, awakening, raising your consciousness and transforming yourself, you know, it is going to lead you exactly where you are thinking. Like the positivity, you know, that you want from this is going to come. Strength is your friend here. 2 of Cups, 4 of Wands. Yeah, look at the celebration, success. Temperance, 7 of Swords. Yeah, you're mastering yourself. And we got the Nurturer of Swords, which I think is the King of Swords. No, the Queen of Swords, actually. I think. Nurturer of Swords. Yeah, I think that's the Queen of Swords. The High Priestess, the Queen of Swords. Master your mind. Master your voice. Master your heart. Master your consciousness. This is what's happening. This is why you don't have to worry. It's strong. This path is strong for you. Very strong for you. Every choice that you make that is focused on these things, mastering your heart, mastering your voice, mastering your expression, mastering your perception, your view, your consciousness, your awareness, is in the right direction. I wonder if pile number 4, I think pile number 4 is connected to pile number 1. Yeah. Pile 1 and pile 4 goes like together. Let me think. Pile number 2. Which pile was 2? The black pile. Or maybe it was the black pile. Can't remember now. I can't remember if it was pile number 1 or pile number 2. The black pile. Because there was one pile that talked about the lower chakras. And I felt like that was like perfect. It's like the combination, you know, lower chakras, upper chakras. It's like the perfect combination. But let's forget about the other piles. If you do whatever you want. If you want to check another pile. This is good. I mean, you can relax. You can not really relax because you still have to put in the work. Yeah, but there will be a lot of rewards along your path. Yeah, a lot of rewards. And it seems right now with this very blue energy, you are going through something that will profoundly open up the upper chakras and lead you to the next upgrade, the next cosmic upgrade of your journey. Pile number 4. I think we're going to stop here. This was your reading. And before we stop, I also want to say that you can get my oracle decks also on my website, nordic.com. And the little guide deck, I only have 2 boxes left. So I'm selling them as a package deal where you buy one, get one free, 50% off actually it is. And with free worldwide shipping as well. So you can check that out on my website. And also, yeah, the 7-day remote healing is going to be between the 9th and 15th of August. And we are going to work with the Lion's Gate and the Leo solar eclipse. And the theme or the focus are on cosmic upgrade and deep healing. So you can also check that out on the website. And the third thing that I wanted to say is that if you want to, you can also sign up to my newsletter. I will be releasing 20 spots for a private reading together with a Kickstarter campaign to fund my new Oracle deck, which I'm very, very excited of. But this launch is going to be on the 14th of September, so I'm still kind of working out the final details. Also, astrologically, that was a great time to do it. That's why specific date. But anyways, like if you want to get all the information about that, do sign up to the newsletter, because usually, you know, newsletter people, they get all the information first because I prioritize that. I don't want to nag you in the readings about all these stuff. So these are for the people that are interested, maybe booking a private reading with me, checking out and helping me fund and buy my new Oracle deck and other stuff, you know, that is going on that I offer. So anyways, pile number 4, this was your reading. If you want to share your story in the comment section, please feel free to do so. Either way, I do wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.